Hi everybody, my name is Dennis. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to go through and do something I don't usually do, and that's have a quick look at some graphics cards. I don't typically review graphics cards. This is just, well, especially with the last few years and how difficult they are to get. But I've done some trades, a few motherboards, a few this, and graphics cards were the result. So I thought they were worth showing you. So I got 2060 Super, I got a 3060, and I got the RX 6700 XT, which is quite a score. So we're going to have a quick look at them, and we'll do some benchmarking and different things, and just have a overall view of one of these, which one might be better for you. So let's have a quick look at the cards first, and then we'll continue on. So starting left to right, so on the left here we have our Rogue Strix gaming graphics card from Republic of Gamers. Uses Aura Sync overclocks edition, and has 8 GB of GDDR6 memory. Okay, so this is a GeForce RTX 2060 Super. In the middle, we have the Asus TUF Gaming graphics card. So it's the AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT. Performs really well at 1440p. A 12 GB of GDDR6 memory as well. And of course, it's PCIe 4.0. And of course, the big score, although this is really the best card, is the one here. The 3060 lags behind just a little bit. Is the Gigabyte RTX 3060. And of course, it's overclockable version, has the WindForce fans, and has 12 GB of memory. So we're going to go through all the features and everything like that, and we'll just give you an overall of what they're all capable of, do some benchmarking, temperatures, all that kind of good stuff, and just see how they perform. Okay, so before I do any of this, I've left all the NVIDIA drivers on there, so I can go through the 2060 Super, the 3060, and then of course the final one, which will be the RX 6700 XT. I'm going to put it on my system here. So that's got to go up on my bench. And then I'm going to create it like a pie chart or something like that. And I'll put all the details and everything, all the temps as I go through. I'll be using ADATA 64 for the temperatures, but the temperatures will be taken from idle and from the load. And I'll just put those temperatures from ADATA 64 in there. Okay, so this is the system I'm going to be putting it in. So it's just going to be a matter of taking out the GTX 1080, swapping in the different cards, and then starting doing my different tests with the different graphics cards. So I'm going to take this one out first, put the other one in, and I'm just going to go straight to testing. Once it's all done, I'll bring a chart up. I'll show you everything that come up, because it's going to take me a long time, which I'm starting to realize why I don't do these, because it's a lot of work. So I hope you appreciate it. And then once it's all done, the final one is going to be the RX 6700 XT, which is going to stay in there. I left the NVIDIA software on the system for now, and I'm going to download afterward the Radeon software with everything I need for that. And well, I think it'll look better with that graphics card. It's going to be a beast, because it's going to be much bigger than the one that's in there. But then the other ones are quite a bit different looking as well. So, okay, so here's a chart. Everything I did, all the testing, all the specs for each card, all that kind of good stuff. I even broke it down to recommended power supplies. That's what they recommend. Now, of course, that'll depend on what's in your system, whether you need more or not. I even put it down PCI connectors, whether you need an 8 pin, or just a single 8 pin, or an 8 and a 6 pin. The RGB type of software you'll use for each one of these. I used ADATA 64 for the temps on idle and load, so that's where that's coming from, which is the this part right here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I did the 1080p FPS and 1440p for 3 games. I did Assassin's Creed Valhalla on ultra high. I did Division 2 Ultra with VSync disabled, and I did Red Redemption 2 on ultra settings. So you can see that. You can pause it, do whatever you need, have a look at that. everything fared pretty well. The last card I put in, of course, was the RX 6700 XT, because I was going to do it originally on just the one monitor, so I didn't have to worry about that. But then it turned out that I just decided, well, I'm going to put it in there, leave it in there, because it's just better than what I had. So I did. And actually, I recognized all the monitors every bit the same as NVIDIA used to. Super simple. I had absolutely no problems. So I'm very happy with that. And I'm more inclined to buy AMD again now. So, or at least for the graphics card. And guess what? I can actually get a hold of them. So I am. I did some testing. You can see the system specs what I tested with. So Ryzen 7 5800X, 32 gig of RAM, 3200 megahertz. I used, to be quiet, 360 millimeter CPU cooler. I used NVIDIA's latest drivers, which was the 471.96 and AMD's 21.82. Now, all the testing on the right-hand side there, you can see how I did it. So 1080p coincides with the games, okay? So all this part right here. And when I finally got down to it, the very last card I put in, the RX 6700 XT, I did some additional benchmarking with Heaven, and I used that on ultra settings. The FPS, 271.9, a score of 7031, and the minimum FPS of 56.3 and a max of 504.5. Now, hopefully I didn't leave anything out, and I've covered everything in this little chart. It took forever to put together. I am not a graphics card reviewer. I don't tend to be. Well, first off, look at the scenario in the last year. If I had been doing that, it's not like they send me graphics cards, so I have to get my hands on them whatever way I can. So I wouldn't have had much content at all. And certainly at the prices of things are now, it would have been ultra expensive. So anyhow, hope you like it. If you like it, give me that big old thumbs up. If you don't, well, you know what to do. If you're new here, think about subscribing. Hit that bell for future notifications of videos as they come up so you can see what else I'm up to. And hit that join button if you want to. If you want to support the channel, it's always helpful. It's a very low amount if you just want to support the channel at the very minimum amount. It definitely helps me out. And yeah, hope everybody can learn something from this. I hope you like it. Really, really do. I don't know if I'll be doing this again, but it's a lot. Swapping those cards out, doing all the different tests, making sure all the monitors work. It's a lot. So anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.